Join us July 24th, rain or shine, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for the 2021 Kies Auto Show in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
What's going on, YouTube? As you guys may or may not know, the Kies Auto Show is coming up July 24th, as you saw in that previous clip. And if you've been to my channel before, you know that I'm building a BMW 435, of course for myself and also for YouTube. I've got some stuff done on the car already, but I still have a couple more things to get done before the show, so stick around, guys. Alright, so really quickly, if you're not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, guys, and stay tuned for more videos. Anyways, let's get into it. So like I was saying before, the Kies Auto Show is coming up. I am trying to get this car ready for the show. I do want to take it there, make sure it's in good shape, make sure there's a good amount of mods on it, and make sure the car looks interesting. It's going to be the first big auto show that I go to, and definitely the first one that I'm bringing my personal car to, so I'm definitely super excited for it. If you guys watch my channel, you'll know that I've been building this car for a little bit now. I've done a couple smaller modifications, but I definitely have a lot more planned for the car. I was originally planning on doing it over a long period of time, but with the car show coming up, I figured it would be a good chance to meet a lot of you guys, meet a lot of other car enthusiasts, and just overall it should be a good time. So I wanted to get the car ready for the show, so I've been trying to rush things and speed things up to get the car ready. If you guys follow me on Instagram, or if you guys have been watching my channel, you have an idea of what I want to do with the car, but there's definitely a lot more things that I need to do, especially to get it ready for a car show. So anyways, guys, let me just jump into it and show you exactly what I mean. So like I was saying, I'm getting the car ready for the Kies Auto Show in July, specifically July 24th. It's actually coming up. So obviously, as you guys know, I have been building this car, doing a couple mods to it. I haven't done anything too major yet. If you guys are in the car sort of like community or car modification community, whatever you want to call it, you know, some of the biggest things you can do are wheels and suspension on a car. I, of course, have not done that yet, but that's about to change. I am doing that. That is also in preparation for the Kies Auto Show. I would have done it anyways, but obviously just to kind of speed things up a little bit and get the car ready for the show. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you will have seen a couple sneak peeks on like what I'm doing. I think I've also briefly talked about it in a couple videos, but this is the first time I'm really going to show you guys on YouTube what I'm doing in terms of like wheel and suspension setup. So I don't want to tease too much. Let me actually just show you guys really quickly. So I have everything kind of set up over here, as you guys can see. So in terms of suspension, if you guys couldn't tell by the colors, I got KWs. So if you guys remember in one of my other videos, I talked about getting Bilsteins. I ended up going KWs. There's a whole story behind that. Maybe the video where I actually install them or get them installed, I'll talk about why I went for the KWs. These are the V1s, so definitely not cheap by any means, but not like the V2s or V3s, which in my opinion are a bit much for a BMW 435. That's only going to be used as like a road car, not really a track car. So in my opinion, I think the V1s are perfect for this car, but again, I'll talk about that a little more later on in some other videos. So obviously not just the suspension, as you guys can see here, I also got some tires. So these are, if I can show you like this, so these are Michelin Sport AS or A/S, so I believe that just stands for all season. So in the front, so I'm doing a staggered setup. This car is X-Drive, which you can do, by the way, if you guys are wondering. So anyways, these ones are for the front, those are for the rear, of course. As you can tell, they are wider. So these ones for the front are 245 35s, I believe, R19. I am doing 19s. It's currently 18s on the car right now, so I am upgrading to 19s. I think 20s are a bit overkill, at least for New York roads. Yeah, anyway, so 245 35 R19, and then in the back is 275, I believe 30 R19. So let me just make sure I'm getting none of those numbers wrong. So over here, yeah, 245 35, and then for the rears it is 275 30. So I was right. So yeah, guys, definitely I would say more of like an aggressive setup for this car, especially considering it's X-Drive, but I think this setup is gonna look really good on the car, obviously once it's lowered, because right now, as you guys can see, it's got some crazy wheel gap. Keep in mind, this car is again X-Drive, so X-Drive models are higher than their rear-wheel drive variants, so part of the reason why this car is sitting so high right now. But of course, that's going to change once we put these coilovers on, which I'm super excited about. This is actually going to be the first time I ever have coilovers on a car. I've only had like lowering springs, so definitely excited for that. Also, while I'm here, just quick shout out to the paint match side marker, which looks so clean on these cars. But anyways, back to the coilovers. Yeah, super excited to have these things on. I am planning on getting them on, I think within like a week or so. I am still waiting on the wheels, so of course I'm not going to put the tires on until I get the wheels, of course. I'm not going to show you guys which wheels I got yet. I'm actually going to leave that for a separate video entirely. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll probably have like an idea of what I'm getting. I will say though, I did not end up buying what I've posted on Instagram so far. There's also a story behind that, but I'm not going to get into it right now. Yeah, if you guys want to see what wheels I got, definitely hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned. I will make a video on like a wheel reveal type of video, showing you guys exactly what wheels I got. I will say this, They're not BMW OEM wheels. So I talked about getting like the BMW 437Ms off like an M3 or M4. It was not that. They are aftermarket wheels. They are forged wheels, and they're definitely not cheap. And honestly, I think they're gonna look so good on this car, especially with this like aggressive tire setup over here. But yeah, in terms of these wheels, obviously they're super dirty right now. They're gonna be coming off the car. They need a new set of tires. I'm gonna keep these wheels as like a daily driver type of set. And then what I think I'm gonna do is refinish them for all the curb rash, if you guys can see. And then I might paint them black for the future, just so they're a little, you know, cleaner and a little more sporty looking. I mean, black I think on these wheels will look good because they are simple wheels. So once I put on like my daily driver set, they'll still look pretty good on this car, and obviously it'll still be lowered as well. But yeah, anyways, that's it for these wheels. These wheels are obviously boring and super dirty right now. Definitely stay tuned for the new wheels. I'm super excited for that. Definitely gonna completely transform this car. That coupled again with the coilovers over here and the aggressive tire setup. So yeah, other than that, I do want to paint these brake calipers over here. So obviously the front and the rear. I am thinking red. I do want to do that relatively soon. I basically want to have everything done before the wheels come in, because the wheels are probably going to come in last, unfortunately, just because, you know, COVID and all that type of stuff. Everything's getting delayed. I've actually ordered the wheels a long time ago, but just a whole bunch of delays anyways. But the point is, I'm going to get everything done before the wheels come in. So again, that means getting the coilovers on, painting the brake calipers like I was saying, again in red. And then obviously once the wheels come in, I'll make a video showing you guys the wheels and then mounting the tires, and then finally putting the wheels on, which again, the car should be lowered at that point, so that should be like the finishing touch. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the wheel and suspension, tire setup, all that type of stuff. Other than that, there's a couple other things I have to do to this car to get it ready. Some minor stuff. So I actually did order some wrap for the V-brace. It's a very popular thing to do in these cars, so I'm gonna do red behind the grille, so that V-brace right over there and over there. It should match the brake calipers, which are supposed to also match the interior. Of course, if you guys didn't know, it has red interior. Otherwise, as you guys can tell, this car is super dirty. I haven't cleaned it in a while, but for the car show, I'm actually gonna get the car obviously professionally detailed, as well as paint corrected, ceramic coated, and PPF'd. So although I do try to keep this car generally clean, obviously it's kind of tough with, you know, things around. So I do also have a car cover, but because I'm daily driving it right now, it's kind of hard to take the car cover on and off. But yeah, generally speaking, I do try to keep the car clean, but it hasn't had like a proper detail in a very, very long time. So the car definitely needs some paint correction and definitely a proper clean. That is disgusting. But yeah, so the whole car is going to get paint corrected. Obviously that means the front, the back, the sides, everything. And then in terms of PPF, I'm actually only going to do the front bumper, the hood, and maybe the fenders. That way, if I do have to drive this car daily again, I'm hoping I don't have to. If I do have to drive it, I won't feel as guilty about it. I can just protect the front from rock chips and, you know, just protect the car in general, because I do drive on the highway to work. But other than that, so the whole car again is going to get paint corrected, PPF on the front, and then ceramic coating around the sides and the rear and all that type of stuff, basically anywhere that it's not getting PPF'd. Oh, another thing I'm going to do, guys, before I actually get the car paint corrected is actually try to remove little dents in the car. Like this is probably like one of the worst ones, but these are just from like door dings and stuff like that. This is why you don't park next to people, especially if you're a car person. They actually got a kit to remove dents like that, so this is just one of many. I'm going to do an entire video on that as well, and how to do it in the process, if it really works and if it's worth it and stuff like that. But yeah, so definitely stick around for that video. But yeah, I'm going to try to do that before I get the car paint corrected, and yeah, hopefully just, you know, get the car in better shape overall, and, you know, make it a little more like show car worthy, I guess you can say. Not that this is really like a show car, so it's, you know, it's a simple car, but anyways, just so it's in better condition. So other than that, guys, the car should look a lot better obviously once it's paint corrected, properly detailed, and, you know, properly protected too with the PPF and the ceramic coating. It'll be lowered on KWs with some staggered wheels, which again I will reveal in another video. So once again, if you're not already, hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for that. I do have a couple small things that I have to do, like painting the brake calipers, the V-brace, and then other than that, guys, I think that's really it. The car show is coming up in about like 3 weeks or so, so I don't have too much time left to do much to this car. Obviously I'm going to be doing like the biggest things in terms of like wheels and suspension. Otherwise, the car build is going to keep on going, so that's not going to be the last of what I do by no means. It's just going to be the last I can probably do before the car show, which again is July 24th. I'm filming this right now on July 7th, so I really don't have too much time to do too much more to this car. But again, after the car show, the build is going to continue, so it's not going to stop there, guys. Don't worry. I definitely have some more big plans and interesting videos coming for this car, so do still stick around. All right, guys, so that's pretty much the plans for the car. Again, there's a lot of big things coming soon, a couple small things. Hopefully the car will be in a lot better shape for the auto show, not just in terms of, you know, like modifications with the wheels and suspension, but also just like in terms of like paint correction and PPF and all that type of stuff. The car hasn't been getting the right attention that it needs, so I think it finally will. Again, I'm super excited for this auto show. I've been looking forward to it for a long time. I've been trying to plan and get ready for it for a very long time. It's been a little stressful, a lot of ups and downs, and honestly trying to get these parts when a whole bunch of things have just been out of stock and, you know, just back ordered and stuff like that because of COVID and other reasons. So it's been super stressful, but I think it's definitely going to be worth it. If you guys do want any more information about the auto show, I will leave some links down in the description below for you to check it out. If you guys are going to be going to the auto show, please let me know down in the comments below. DM me on Instagram. Although I only have like a couple subscribers, I still think it would be cool to meet you guys. I know a lot of you guys love the F32 and have some yourself, or even just any other BMW or car in general. So I'd love to get to meet you guys. Definitely let me know down in the comments if I'll be seeing you guys there. Also keep your eyes peeled for my car over there. If you guys see it and you guys see me, please say hi. But yeah, anyways guys, I think that pretty much wraps up the video. So if you guys liked it or if you found it entertaining, make sure you leave me a like, drop me a comment guys. Again, let me know if you guys are going to be going to the auto show yourselves. Also, let me know what you guys think about the mods that I've gotten so far that I've showed you. And I mean, again, there's a lot more to come, so definitely stay tuned, guys. With that said, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. It really helps me out, guys. I'm trying to reach 1,000, so let's see how fast we can make that happen. Yeah, anyways, guys, as always, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.